Look for the answers to these questions in this reading. Number 1. What did Anna Marie realize about her friend Ellen after Peter's visit? Number 2. What happened to Mrs. Hirsch? Number 3. Explain what is meant by the line, friends will take care of them. And number 4. Explain the following sentence. All of Denmark must be bodyguards for the Jew, Anna Marie said. Let's see if we can find them. Anna Marie was almost asleep when there was a light knock on her bedroom door. Candlelight appeared as the door opened and her mother stepped in. Are you asleep, Anna Marie? No. Why? Is something wrong? Nothing's wrong, but I'd like you to get up and come out to the living room. Peter's here. Papa and I want to talk to you. Anna Marie jumped out of bed and Kirsty grunted in her sleep. Peter! She hadn't seen him in a long time. There was something frightening about him being here at night. Copenhagen had a curfew, and no citizens were allowed out after 8 o'clock. It was very dangerous, she knew, for Peter to visit at this time, but she was delighted that he was here. Though his visits were always hurried, they almost seemed secret. Somehow, in a way she couldn't quite put her finger on. Still, it was a treat to see Peter. It brought back memories of happier times. And her parents loved Peter too. They said he was like a son. Barefoot, she ran to the living room and into Peter's arms. He grinned, kissed her cheek, and ruffled her long hair. You've grown taller since I saw you last, he told you. You're all legs, he told her. You're all legs. Anna Marie laughed. I won the girls' foot race last Friday at school, she told him proudly. Where have you been? We've missed you. My work takes me all over, Peter explained. Look, I brought you something, one for Kirsty too. He reached into his pocket and handed her 2 seashells. Anna Marie put the smaller one on the table to save it for her sister. She held the other in her hands, turning it in the light, looking at the rigid, pearly surface. It was so like Peter, to bring just the right gift. For your mama and papa, I brought something more practical. 2 bottles of beer. Mama and Papa smiled and raised their glasses. Papa took a sip and wiped the foam from his upper lip. Then his face became more serious. Anna Marie, he said, Peter tells us that the Germans have issued orders closing many stores run by Jews. Jews? Anna Marie repeated. Is Mrs. Hirsch Jewish? Is that why the button shop is closed? But why have they done that? Peter leaned forward. It is their way of tormenting. For some reason, they want to torment Jewish people. It has happened in the other countries. They have taken their time here, have let us relax a little. But now it seems to have started. But why the button shop? What harm is a button shop? Mrs. Hirsch is such a nice lady. Even Samuel. He is a dope, but he would never harm anyone. How could he? He can't even see with his thick glasses. Then Anna Marie thought of something else. And if they can't sell their buttons, how will they earn a living? Friends will take care of them, Mama said gently. That's what friends do. Anna Marie nodded. Mama was right, of course. Friends and neighbors would go to the home of the Hirsch family, would take them fish and potatoes and bread and herbs for making tea. Maybe Peter would even take them a beer. They would be comfortable until their shop was allowed to be open again. Then suddenly she sat upright, her eyes wide. Mama, she said, Papa, the Rosens are Jewish too. Her parents nodded, their faces serious and drawn. I talked to Sophie Rosen this afternoon, after you told me about the button shop, Mama said. She knows what is happening, but she doesn't think it will affect them. Anna Marie thought and understood. She relaxed. Mr. Rosen doesn't have a shop. He's a teacher. They can't close a whole school. She looked at Peter with a question in her eyes. Can they? I think the Rosens will be all right, he said. But you keep an eye on your friend Ellen and stay away from the soldiers. Your mother told me about what happened on Austin Brigade. Anna Marie shrugged. She had almost forgotten the incident. It was nothing. They were only bored and looking for someone to talk to, I think. She turned to her father. Papa, do you remember what you heard that boy say to the soldier? That all of Denmark would be the king's bodyguard? Her father smiled. I have never forgotten it, he said. Well, Anna Marie said slowly, now I think all of Denmark must be bodyguards for the Jews as well. So we shall be, Papa replied. Peter stood. I must go, he said. And you, Longlegs, it is way past your bedtime now. He hugged Anna Marie again. Later, once more in her bed beside the warm cocoon of her sister, Anna Marie remembered how her father had said 3 years before that he would die to protect the king, that her mother would too, and Anna Marie, 7 years old, had announced proudly that she also would. Now she was 10, with long legs and no more silly dreams of pink frosted cupcakes, and now she and all the Danes were to be a bodyguard for Ellen and Ellen's parents and all of Denmark's Jews. Would she die to protect them, truly? Anna Marie was honest enough to admit, there in the darkness to herself, that she wasn't sure. For a moment she felt frightened, but she pulled the blanket up higher around her neck and relaxed. It was all imaginary anyway, not real. It was only in the fairy tales that people were called upon to be so brave, to die for one another. Not in real life Denmark. Oh, there were soldiers, that was true, and the courageous resistance leaders who sometimes lost their lives, that was true too. But ordinary people, like the Rosens and the Johansons, Anna Marie admitted to herself, snuggling there in the quiet dark, that she was glad to be an ordinary person who would never be called upon for courage. Did you find the answers to these questions? Number 1. What did Anna Marie realize about her friend Ellen after Peter's visit? She suddenly realized that her friend is a Jew, and the importance of this will be probably said later on in the book. Number 2, what happened to Mrs. Hirsch while the Germans closed her shop because she is Jewish, to put us under financial pressure because they are nasty like that, I guess. And then number 3, explain what is meant by the line, friends will take care of them. Said there that they are sure that her friends will come and bring her food and make sure that she's okay and comfortable while all of this is happening. And then number 4, explain the following sentence. All of Denmark must be bodyguards for the Jews. So remember in the previous chapter that Anna Marie spoke about the little boy and what he asked the soldier. The soldier asked him, and then he said that the king doesn't have a bodyguard because all of Denmark is a bodyguard for the king. So what she wants is the same thing for the Jews. Everyone that's in Denmark that's not obviously German needs to stand up against the Germans for the Jews because they are helpless right now. Or what do you think it means? You can tell me. Thank you. That's all for now, guys. Remember to write it down.